Kunis from That 70s Show was born in Ukraine when it was occupied by the Soviet Union in 1983.
I came to America in 1991. I've always considered myself an American, a proud American. I love everything that this country has done for myself and my family. But today, I have never been more proud to be a Ukrainian.
And I've never been more proud to be married to.
The events that have unfolded in Ukraine are devastating. There is no place in this world for this kind of unjust attack on humanity.
And while we witness the bravery of the people of the country that she was born in, we're also witness to the needs of those who have chosen safety. We're raising funds to support a relief effort that will have immediate impact and supply much-needed refugee and humanitarian aid to the area. The principal challenge right now is logistics. We need to get housing and we need to get supplies and resources into the area.
So Ashton and I have decided to match up to $3 million worth of donations to Airbnb.org and Flexport.org through GoFundMe.org in an effort to raise $30 million.
Flexport is going to be transporting the much-needed humanitarian aid directly to known NGOs on the ground that can ensure that that aid is received by the most needed parties.
And Airbnb will be supporting housing and cost of living to those who take emergencies.
We need your help to support them.
Please go to GoFundMe, find our page, donate what you can. The people of Ukraine are strong and brave, but being strong and brave doesn't mean you're not worthy of support. We need to support the people of Ukraine. Please help us.
Let's support them with everything we can.
Thank you.
The great thing about That 70s Show, I felt like, goddamn, I can't believe they're actually still together. I mean, they were together on the show. I don't know if they were together then. She actually lied. She was only fucking, goddamn 17 when she got on the show. But she was just over the top, like fucking, what a fucking, she was mean. She was shitty. Just awful to poor, Scooter McGee. I mean, he wasn't too bright or whatever, but, when I was thinking about her character, I'm like, God, she was really, swinging for the fucking fences on that one. Like, I'm going to make this character fucking memorable. No, she's going to be a fucking just a absolute raging, just a motherfucking total mean mother. There's, let's see here, another 19-second one clip here.
Hey.
Ron and Jeannie are awesome, first and foremost.
Unbelievable humans.
They
have offered to match our match for our Stand With Ukraine Fund. So please help, support in any way you can.
Thank you.
Hey.
Ron and Jeannie.
I wonder how many takes they took on that. They're like, okay, fine. Fine, that's it. 15th take. We'll go with it.
To give you a quick update as to where we stand with the fundraising, we're halfway through. We're super excited. We want to say thank you to each and every single one of you. It's been an incredible past 48 hours. We did want to introduce you to Ryan and Brian, who run Flexport.org and Airbnb.org, who are here to update you a little bit as to where the money's going, how it's going, and where it's going to go.
What nobody wants to hear from you. Okay, so Mila Kunis, welcome to the public photo album of my life, actress, mother of Wyatt, Isabel, Dimitri, Portwood, Kutcher wife by Ashton Kutcher. So there you go. She took Ashton Kutcher away from Demi Moore. So Mila Kunis took Ashton Kutcher away from Demi Moore. Mila Kunis fled the Soviet Union when she was 7 years old. She's like, you know what? Fuck this communist bullshit. She was, she was born anti-communist. She was born in the city of Chernivtsi, Southwest Ukraine, 1983. So, she's, 39 years old. She, along with her family, immigrated 7 years later. So, 1990. That Ukraine becomes a country in 91. So, she says she's a Ukrainian, calls herself a Ukrainian, was part of the Ukraine when it was under the dominion of the Soviet Union. Because don't forget the goddamn Holodomor, whatever, that goddamn famine. 4 million Ukrainians. Joseph Stalin fucking starved 4 million Ukrainians to death. Just for a laugh. I mean, to steal their grains and shit, but he didn't give a shit. Russia does not give a fuck about Ukraine. And the Ukraine was one of the founding members of the USSR. It's like, fucking Joe Stalin, this is how you treat us? Shit, back in 2008, she told the Los Angeles Times her family fled right at the fall of the Soviet Union. It was very communist. My parents wanted my brother and me to have a future. So, the fall of the Soviet Union, they dropped everything. They came to America with only $250. Mila Kunis said her father, Mark, did odd jobs like installing toilets, delivering pizza, painting houses, despite being a mechanical engineer in his home country. Wow. Her mother, a physics teacher back in Ukraine, found work in the back room of a drugstore. Once she learned English, she moved on to cashier. She didn't even know how to speak English, apparently. Mila Kunis didn't even know. Ultimately, I adjusted fairly quickly, fairly well. But it must have been hard because I blocked out second grade completely. I've got no recollection of it. I always talked to my mom and grandma about it because I cried every day. I didn't understand the culture, didn't understand the people, I didn't understand the language. She later revealed she'd written her college admission essay about the experience, asking the reader to imagine being blind and deaf at age 7. That's kind of what it felt like moving to the States, Kunis noted, but I got over it pretty fast. Mila later cited anti-Semitism to be another reason she and her family had fled the country in an interview with the Daily Telegraph in 2011. After the Holocaust in Russia, you're not allowed to be religious, so my parents raised me to know I was Jewish. You know who you are on the inside. When I was in school, you would see anti-Semitic signs, she told the publication. One of my friends who grew up in Russia, she was in the second grade. She came home one day crying. Her mother asked why, and she said on the back of her seat there was a swastika. Woo! This is a country that obviously does not want you. Kunis added, since the unprovoked Russian invasion of Ukraine, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher created the Stand With Ukraine campaign, which aims to raise $30 million for Ukrainian refugees. That's an awesome fund. Donate to that fund. I'm glad not only is she a proud Ukrainian, but she's standing tall with Ukraine. The couple has pledged to match donations up to $3 million, and the campaign has already raised more than half of its goal within 48 hours of its launch. Incredible. She said she's always considered herself an American, a proud American, but today she's never been more proud to be a Ukrainian. And Kutcher said he's never been more proud to be married to a Ukrainian. He just kind of threw that in there and, pissed her off. It's, what the fuck? You're stealing my limelight, you motherfucker. But stunning, Mila Kunis, stunning features. Probably the most famous Ukrainian American in the universe, right? She won the role for a reason. And even though, she's 38, I just read. She's still killing it. Still effing killing it. So a whole bunch of celebrities are supporting Ukraine. God protect the people of Ukraine, she tweeted. My thoughts and prayers are with you. She started a GoFundMe campaign on March 4th. The fund will benefit Flexport.org and Airbnb.org, two organizations who are actively on the ground providing immediate help to those who need it most. Wow. Flexport and Airbnb, that's pretty nice. This unjust attack on Ukraine and humanity at large is devastating. The Ukrainian people need our support. And they went ahead and donated $3 million. So they put, put their money where their mouth is. Leonardo DiCaprio, he donated $10 million, which is the homeland of his maternal grandmother, Helene Eden Birkin. The motherfucker's German, Ukrainian, Russian, Italian. Nigerian. Born in Odessa. Migrated to Germany. Eden Birkin. Passed away at 93, 2008. Would accompany him to many red carpet events. Chef Jose Andres. Bethany Frankel. Jennifer Gardner. All these are the people who. Okay, so there's a bunch of celebrities saying some shit. So she runs away, from the Soviet Union. In 1991, right before the fall, her father, Mark, is a mechanical engineer. Elvira is a physics teacher. All seems to be kind of the whole family was in the Holocaust, she said. She said her grandparents passed and not many survived. So, man, she would probably be anti-Nazi, right? She's born in Ukraine and she's against the Nazis. I thought it was a Nazi regime. That's Putin's propaganda and his puppet. His puppeteers, and his puppets. Just puppets. Just end it off at puppets. Said that her father worked 7 jobs, drove a cab, delivered pizzas, delivered toilets, painted a house. Seems to kind of say the same stuff. I cried every day. I didn't understand the people. It was harder for my 13-year-old brother. It was harder for my parents. She didn't want to talk about Russia taking Crimea because she said just because I lived there until I was 7 doesn't mean I identify with Ukraine. Wow. Just because I lived there until I was 7 doesn't mean I identify with Ukraine. So that's why it was big. Now she's a Ukrainian, as mentioned in a recent social media video. Has said she always considered herself American. However, amid the Russian-Ukraine war, she emphasized she couldn't be more proud to be Ukrainian. Now she's Ukrainian. I mean, she was born in Ukraine, lived there for 7, right, till she was 7 years old, and then it was such a culture shock coming here. She was born in Nivsy. Yeah, we know you love goddamn America, motherfucker. We're interested in what the fuck happened in Ukraine, motherfucker. Ashton Kutcher is 44. God damn. I didn't know he was such a... Born in goddamn what? 1978 or some shit? Something about 406 civilians are killed. Man, there's been millions of refugees. The refugee crisis is freaking ridiculous. They've already raised over 16 million for Ukraine. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's just go through the headlines here. You have over $18 million was raised in incredible past 48 hours. How she fled the Soviet Union. Ukraine fundraiser. Okay, I guess that's pretty much the whole story, huh? Model Gigi Hadid pledged to donate all her earnings from Fashion Month to Ukraine. Hadid's father is Palestinian. Reese Witherspoon commented on Kutcher's Instagram post. Donating now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to go watch some Primo Radical. He did an interview with Lee Camp. RT got shut down. So that pretty much eliminates about 95% of all the people I listen to. But some of the censorship makes sense. People spew a bunch of fucking nonsense and then they're like, "Ugh, they're not letting me spit nonsense no more." But then when I'd be different. And then who came